What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get started in video production. Just some genuine advice that I think if you follow these points will really help guide you just to pretty much just have a much more well-rounded go at basically starting in video production. So without further ado, let's jump in. Number one, something I just want to get out the way, which hopefully will make a lot of you guys feel kind of like a weight was lifted off your shoulders. Don't worry about the expensive equipment at first. Honestly, number one tip, don't be put off by the expensive equipment. Personally, right? I've been really heavily involved in video production for years now, but to a more rounded level in the past year and a half, 2 years, and I only just got myself a nice camera. In fact, I didn't even have a camera before that. Before I just literally recently bought, about 3 months ago, my Sony a6300. I was just using other people's cameras. Friends' cameras, my mom's camera that she had, which is like so old, so bad, but either way, I was making kind of do with what I had available to me instead of feeling this pressure to instantly drop a load of money, a large sum of money to get this really expensive equipment when you maybe don't even really know that much about the equipment itself. You just think that the new quality will get you work. Absolute misconception. I would suggest borrowing your friend's camera, borrowing your mom's camera, your cousin's camera, your dog's camera, any equipment that you have available to you, borrowing that, getting used to that equipment and building up a portfolio on that equipment. And then once you actually have either a clientele of people after you for videos, or you're already making money off of this, or you just think you're at the point where it's time to take this next step, then actually upgrade to the expensive equipment. But extremely common misconception, people starting video production think that it's all about their equipment, when in fact it's actually about your skill level and your ability, and the equipment is just kind of an added bonus, okay? So don't be worried about the expensive equipment, don't be put off by it by any means. Get your hands on whatever you can at first, and then just pretty much see where it takes you. Tip number two, accept every gig you can get. I can't believe how important this is, it's just so important, okay? This time last year, I was getting paid 30 pounds for a video, for not even like a simple video, like to go to a club, film that video, come home and edit for hours. I was getting paid $30, 30 pounds, my bad. It's about $50, if even, to be fair. Now, this time, it's been over a year now of grinding it out, and the minimum I'm accepting now is 300 pounds for a video, and I'm trying to get it up higher than that, to be fair. So it's a big increase in that time, but the only way I would have gotten to that number that's way higher is by actually doing every single gig and building up a portfolio. And as a result of kind of just accepting every gig that I could get my hands on, not only did I meet loads of clients hands-on, which then later came back to me for an increased price and an increased price and an increased price. I literally had clients who booked me over a year ago or a year ago for a really bad price, like $50 or $30, like I said, and then now, almost a year later, have booked me for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, or hundreds of dollars, whatever your currency is. And those would only be possible by accepting all of the gigs, even if the price isn't really there at first. Okay, so far we have don't worry about your expensive equipment and accept all the gigs you can get your hands on just to build up that portfolio, and maybe even start building up clientele along the way, depending on how high quality your work actually is. Number three, this is an extremely important tip, and it would just be very helpful, actually, I think. It might not apply to you, and it might not be relevant to you at all, but for me, it's definitely very relevant, has definitely helped me gain more clients along the way, and that is to not only build a portfolio, but also build brand awareness. So, of course, a portfolio is great. If you guys go to tq9tv.com, that is my portfolio for all of my videography stuff, all of my video production stuff, and you can check all that out. Looks really nice. Me and my homie Noah put that site together. Site together. That's funny as fuck. I just tripped myself out. But yes, that's our website right there. That's a portfolio. But alongside our portfolio, we've also built brand awareness. So if you go to Facebook, for example, and you type in TQ9TV, you'll see we have a Facebook page with 1,800 likes or something like that. Like nearly 2,000 people like our page on Facebook. And of course, when we approach people, they see our brand is already established and that our brand focuses around making videos for other people, and that also on Facebook, our brand is rated 5 stars. So this is just kind of adds to the kind of the scale of your brand. Of course, people are going to assume that my brand on Facebook and on our website is a brand that doesn't charge, let's say, $30 a video anymore. They charge clearly a set higher amount of money. Clearly, when you see the pages, it definitely comes across as a high quality service and a high quality just feel altogether, instead of just kind of some random person popping up to you and saying, hey, pay me money to come and film. Instead, it's under this brand name of TQ9 with a semi-reputable amount of likes on the page, which makes it look a little bigger than it is, and also a really nice website. So that all adds to our brand awareness, and also, of course, that's included in that rather is the portfolio as well. Definitely focus a lot of time on creating a portfolio. That is essentially your resume, but also, like I said, brand awareness is essential and has helped us get much more money than maybe we would have without it. So very, very cool thing to think about. And the final tip is kind of a throwaway tip, but also at the same time extremely important, but I can also see why you might think that this is kind of like a throwaway tip. And the final tip is to focus and research your niche, okay? So my niche, for example, is club movies. That's what me and my homie Noah do. That's my business partner for all the TQ9 stuff. That's my production company, by the way, guys, TQ9TV. You probably heard me talk about it a lot, but I kind of just talk about it as if you know the information that I know, but I thought I'd clear that up. That's my production company. But this particular tip here, like I said, is focus on your niche and research your niche. And the reason I say that is because you want to be readily expanding the quality of your work. That's the only way that you'll consistently drive your prices up and consistently reach for more and more money, and as a result of which get more and more success. The way you do that is by expanding your quality. I am all the time on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, looking at club movies as well, looking at what other particular videographers are doing, the type of effects they're doing, the type of transitions they're doing, and always kind of rating my work against these other people's work who are doing similar stuff. So I'm looking at these club movies, I'm analyzing them, and pretty much just picking them apart and deciding which things I could kind of keep a mental note of and apply those same things that I thought were really nice in other people's work to my work as well. Extremely important, and overall, if you use all these tips, guys, I really think you will have a much better go at getting started in video production, and overall, definitely some useful tips that have 100% applied to me and my journey from becoming an unsuccessful video producer to now a self-assigned successful video producer. But oh well, thank you guys for watching today's video. I've been Jacker, it's Jack Cole. Have a nice day, guys, and take it easy. Watch loads more of my videos, all of them.